the sun is completely above the tree line there. It is just a beautiful Saturday morning. I wasn't really planning to get on here again this morning. Just a lot to do this morning. A lot of productivity. I'm trying to take the word busy out of my lexicon and use the word productive because I'm trying to stay productive. But anyways, as you can see, beautiful morning out here on the lake. It's like a mirror. So why don't I just flip the camera? Let's see. The shimmering waters. Just taking some deep breaths in. Feeling that spirit of gratitude, that spirit of rejoicing, that spirit of thanksgiving, feeling all of that as I breathe in and I release out. If you want, breathe along with me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. As I breathe out, I feel that release in my core. Just whether it's tension or whatever it is, I just feel it being released and it feels amazing. I take in all that cold or cool air, morning air breath. I take it all in and take that deep down into my core, and it's as if it kind of cools down my engine. It feels good. What a beautiful way to start the morning. Beautiful, beautiful. Actually, this morning, what did I read this morning? I believe I read I was in Acts. What did I read? Oh, Acts 27. Acts 27. That's what I read this morning. Go ahead, give it a read. It kind of is the beginning of this around here. It's the beginning of Paul's journey to Rome, and just kind of some of the travails that they have to endure on this trip. And one of the things that I got out of that chapter is, basically Paul let, the sea captain, the centurion Julius, who was with them, he told them that it was going to be it's very difficult sailing. They're going to face many challenges on this journey, but alas, they didn't listen. They went on this journey to bring Paul to Rome, and like I said, along the way, they had so many different challenges. It got to one point that they thought they were all basically going to die at sea, but Paul comforted them. He gave them hope. The angel of the Lord spoke to Paul and told him that every one of those men would be saved, that he would not lose any that were traveling with him. And I believe that really did comfort the men. They took Paul more into account and saw the brevity which he spoke with and the insight and the wisdom. And they believed on him. They finally actually reached land, and right before they reached land, some of the sailors were going to send the, I guess, what would have been the lifeboats, the whatever that version, they were just boats at that time, like smaller boats, um, on the side of the ship. And Paul said to the centurion, "Do not let them go. If they go, you will all perish." And with that, I think he was telling them that they all had to stick together. From the centurion to the sailors to the prisoners, they all had to come together. And now in this time more than ever, we all need to come together. It doesn't matter if you're a centurion, a sailor, a prisoner. Like, we must come together. And they made it safe on land. And before they went on land, the soldiers considered killing all the prisoners because they thought that if once they got to land, the prisoners would make a run for it and try to escape. But the centurion, just as centurion, I'm assuming it's Julius, um, talked them down from doing that for the sake of Paul because he wanted to save Paul's life. So, and he must have been in charge, he must have been the leader, that the men were willing to listen to him. So they let all those that could swim onto land, and the rest of them got on pieces of scrap wood, whatever they could to swim on shore. And every single one of those men, over 200 of them, made it on to dry land, and they were saved. And that's where that chapter ends. And if you want to continue reading, you're more than welcome to. But one of the things that I got from that was we have to have faith. We have to come together, and we have to have hope. That to me was the underlying message of Acts 27, and faith in the Lord ultimately. That He will protect us, that He will get us to safe land. But we must do our part in the sense of we must come together, we must have faith, and we must continue in the hope that our Lord guides us and protects us in all things. And so, yeah, I recommend it if you don't get a chance. I'm not reading it this morning, like I said. I've got to get going. Saturday mornings. A lot of fun activities to get done. I am actually heading into the studio, doing a solid to one of my regulars. So I'm just popping in real quick. What do we got? Yeah, just a lot of activities this morning. So gonna get moving here on the trail. Gonna leave you with this view over my shoulder. As you can see, the beautiful golden light of the sun is shining down on all of us this morning. If you can, get outside, go for a walk. I don't know where you live and what part of the woods you live in, but enjoy them. Enjoy them. Out here, it's actually a lot warmer today. I think it's, I don't know, what is it? It feels warmer, but I think it's still in the 30s. Maybe mid 30s. Like that. You don't need to look at my mug. You guys need to look at that. Beautiful. See, like all around me, like the trees. It's beautiful lighting here. When you seek, you get brought out to this, to the realness, to the beauty of nature, of life, of light. He is the light in man. And that's our Lord Jesus Christ. So with that, I leave you guys. Have a blessed weekend. Remember, as always, saints are made in power. God bless y'all.